So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back today of more Master League as we continue on with Bournemouth today and then transfer deadline day. Oh yes. And as you can see here, an early strike enough for the win. The last game, a 4-0 drubbing, a Vardy hat-trick in the space of about 35 minutes. He was different class. And if we have a look at Bournemouth, they're lying down in 11th place. 8 wins, 12 losses, 3 draws. Another team we fancy our chances against. But yeah, if we have a look at the competitions, the Premier League, Jamie Vardy there, lying now 6th. 12 goals this season. He has a chance to top the table there. He's only 4 behind Sergio Aguero. Ibrahimovic has 14. But yeah, he is playing very well. Mane has 6, but obviously they're all from Liverpool. And Rashford has 4. Slimani's not on the list. I actually thought Slimani had a couple of goals, but I guess he's not in the top, whatever that is. But yeah, we have some information as to what's been happening. Let's go to the negotiations. We're doing well of getting a reasonably decent team now. I mean, we're not stacked. I'm not trying to make a stacked team with Leicester, but a team that has some quality and is, I don't know, it's got some rotation in there. We need some rotation because of the matches we have coming up. We've got Arsenal, City, Man United, Napoli. There's some big games. Players are going to be tired. I've been having a look at this guy, Gomez from AC Milan, Paraguayan, and he plays centre-back, can play a little bit on the wings. Not really speedy, but has good physicality, defensive prowess, jumps not bad either. Very good stats for a defender. I mean, who cares about his finishing and his low pass and his dribbling? He's a centre-back. He's just going to get the ball, no dribbling, just lay it off. He's also good at heading, marking, acrobatic clearance and fighting spirit. So I think I'm going to go for it. You know, let's request some more loans. I mean, look, loaning is the way to go. Because I think the teams are happy to say, you know what, you can have him for 6 months because we're going to have him back afterwards. We also have D. Marcos, a right-back, very speedy. Pretty good attributes, once again, for a winger. That's what you need. You need speed. And as well as that, he's a workhorse, an offensive fullback who can play literally anywhere but in goal. Pretty insane stats. Pinpoint crossing, that is massive when we have Slimani. Track back, fighting spirit. So yeah, this is definitely a player I'm going to put a little bit of a bid in because he can play left and right back and also anywhere else, basically. So we'll go for him. Bazur, obviously a waste of space, and they never want to get rid of him, even on loan. Willems was a player that got scouted. A 79-79 for speed, explosive power. Once again, pinpoint crossing is the key, as well as long throws. They can be very useful when we have Slimani. Do we get him or not? I don't know, because if we do get Gomez and DeMarcos, do we need Willems as well? I mean, it's all about rotation, as I say. We want to have those players in there. We may have too many if we pick him up, but let's just do it anyway. We'll request a 6-month transfer for him. And I think that, honestly, would be good enough. So there he is. It's gone down to a 2-bar. But yeah, let's just put in a 6-month request again. And that will do. And yeah, let's move on. So, match day 24. Still have about 14 or so games to play. Schmeichel to be transferred. Yeah, absolutely not. I don't know who's coming up with these stories, but must be the Daily Mirror or the Sun. I don't know. Talking absolute nonsense. But let's have a look for today's game. And as I said, we're looking good now. Dele Alli, unfortunately, not up for today's match, but it gives us a chance to stick someone else in there. Marty is buzzing, but so's Drinkwater. I think we'll go for Drinkwater, to be honest. A little bit better than Amati. We've got Memphis fully up for it. Vardy's playing sensational. I'm tempted to maybe rest Slimani, put Rashford up top. Also, I mean, even Mane, but let's play Rashford for now. Danny Simpson, unfortunately, not up for today's game. But we have got Danilo, and that's why we bought him, or we rented him. We rented him, pretty much. So I think that is good enough. To be honest, Sanchez in the middle with Drinkwater, Mahrez, Memphis, Vardy, Rashford. A lot of pace going forward. I mean, honestly, though, Vardy played better for me as a right midfielder. And the reason being is this. Vardy, when he's playing up top, he has a tendency to go out wide. He does it all the time. So you're technically not even playing with 2 up front. He always sods off to the wings. But if I put him on the wing, he stays on the wing, but he also comes inside. So we'll start him up top, but if things change, they change. Last time I actually got rid of wing rotation. Counter target I used as well. Centering targets is fine because you do like to whip them in. But yeah, that is what we're going to go for. Up against Bournemouth. We will be the favourites, of course. 10 minutes should be enough. We had 10 minutes in the last game, and there was more than enough. I will crank the time up, though, ladies and gentlemen, when it does come to playing against the big teams. Because now we have it on 1 bar support. There's going to be a lot of chances, more goals, should be more fun to watch. But there it is, Bournemouth against Leicester at Dean Court. They're playing up 4-4-2 or 4-5-1. We're going a little bit more attacking, but let's get into it. So Bournemouth, 11th place in the Premier League. Leicester are playing well. 4 goals in the last game. Can Bournemouth contain them? Well, the fans will certainly be hoping so. A chance for Jack Wilshere. Obviously moved from Arsenal to deliver. It's a little bit too close to Schmeichel. And Leicester have stolen it here. Dangerous place, and here comes Mahrez. Mahrez will take it forward. Wants the run of Memphis. Lovely turn by Memphis. Beautiful. Jamie Vardy. Still going. Vardy. What about that for a run? And it could have been the icing on the cake. Look at this. Different class from Jamie Vardy. 12 goals this season. Completely fools both of them. And the defender's shins are the saviour. Sanchez. Memphis. The referee's played an advantage. He's gone back to find Danilo. Sanchez all over him. Such a workhorse. Doesn't stop running. Wilshere. Need to get him involved. Arter. It's all very well, though, Bournemouth playing the possession. If they don't do anything with it, it's all for nothing. Sanchez tried to play Memphis in. Francis, will he swing it? Yes, he will. It's high, it's looping. It's cleared away by Hoof. There's the volley! And it's a great save by Schmeichel. Well, I think that was Jack Wilshere on his unfavoured right foot. He actually hit this beautifully. And Schmeichel did well. Just about managed to play that reverse pass and nearly fell on his arse. Chance for the give and go. Plays it through the middle. Wilson. And the referee has given the foul right on the edge of the box. It's going to be Jack Wilshere, and there it is. A player with his calibre. He has the quality to score from there. And that is a fine free kick. They haven't really deserved it, but with a free kick like that, you have to say yes. Fair enough. Take the goal and get on with it. Just once Leicester start playing, they start pushing a lot of players forward. It's a different kettle of fish. Memphis, and that will be a foul, possibly a yellow card. The referee just catching up with him, saying, no, don't just walk away from me. You're getting the old yellow brick road. Look at this, little quick turn right there, just stop dead. Mahrez decides to have a go. Some bad effort. He had some venom in it, but just couldn't keep it down. So there's no Dele Alli today, not 100%. Well, Schmeichel's won the header, well done. Danilo's been caught with his trousers down. View. Lays it inside! That's a wonderful save. Absolutely brilliant. I think he thought he'd score there, and rightly so. As Leicester are all over the place at the moment. Bournemouth looking fearless. Memphis not finding Jamie Vardy enough. Here's the threat that they have. Any Drinkwater now getting caught on the ball. Wilson past his man. Drinkwater's behind. And he's done well to win it back, but then he loses it. It's going to be Wilson. Skip past the initial challenge. And Bournemouth lead by 2 goals to 0. That is Pugh. And Leicester are all over the place. Absolutely all over the shop. Changes have been made today to the team, and it shows. Brilliant dummy though, wasn't it? Let it run right through his legs. It's going to be Fuchs. He's going to launch this one in. He's looking for Slimani. And there is already that aerial threat. There's Butte. He picked up a goal himself. Danilo goes flying in, misses it. Wilson nearly got away from his man. Butte keeps it on. Delivers that one in. Marquinhos unable to get there. Wilson's header cleared off the line. Sanchez finding Danilo. Danilo getting bundled off the ball. Pugh's had a great game as well. Goslin. Challenged by Sanchez. Slimani back to Sanchez, but now they need Slimani in the box. Delivers that near post, and Vardy went for the spectacular volley. Well, if this is a little bit closer, as in a little bit closer to the penalty spot, maybe it's in the back of the net, but that's a tough angle. So Mane will replace Marcus Rashford for the final 20 minutes. It's going to be a long throw. Robert Huth will always win it. Back in to find Wilson. That's an absolute filthy challenge. The referee could have played advantage unless he's going to send him off. I don't really see the point of it. That doesn't make any sense to me there. Why not play the advantage? They had a chance to break. He hasn't even booked him. That's shocking refereeing, to be honest. You're going to give the foul, but give it after. Vardy up the line to find Danilo. Up against Daniels, referee. And that's another foul. This time it has to be a yellow. Has to be a yellow card. And Danilo's not happy at all with it. Well, welcome to the Premier League, my son. I don't think he's going to get anything. Well, the referee's giving Leicester yellows like there's no tomorrow. It's Memphis to swing this one in high. Looking for Slimani, but he couldn't keep it down. There's the chance. And that's the most likely they're going to score today, is from some sort of a set piece, but it was a high looping ball and needed to be a little bit more fizz on it. Marty flicks it on. Danilo. They have not found Vardy today, and I think that's been the issue for them. Wilson's onside. Marquinhos has got to try and stay with him. It's good defending. They will deliver it away, but there is the full-time whistle. And Leicester absolutely outplayed today, to be honest. And Luigi will be disappointed, to say the least. Bournemouth 2, Leicester City 0. I mean, there it is. 5 shots to 6, but Leicester only 1 on target. Never looked like troubling, and man of the match was Jack Wilshere. So the other results: Burnley beating Hull, they still struggle. Chelsea drawing against Everton. Arsenal, they lost to Crystal Palace, and Manchester United also drew. So the results definitely favouring Leicester. Man City beating Middlesbrough though, so they will push further ahead now. They have a 4-point lead over Chelsea. United will go a point ahead though of Leicester now, but it could have been a lot worse for them. Everton a point behind Leicester in 6th. Bottom of the table, Hull now look like it's going to be an uphill battle. So here is a look at our monthly reports. We had 4 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. It wasn't going too bad up until that game, to be honest. We haven't been scoring a bucket load of goals, but we got the results, but just couldn't break through Bournemouth. They were unreal. Vardy with 4 goals. Slimani has 2, Fuchs with 1. Have a look, playing possession, long pass wide, frontline pressure. Low pass completion around 89%. I mean, we've been scoring goals, sort of a mixture. Dribbling success, Danny Simpson's been up there, Mahrez. So we're going to finish this video off with all the transfer deadline day stuff. Couldn't get it out there for a minute. But yeah, negotiations have broken down for all those players, apart from Willems. So let's have a look at him. But yeah, I just couldn't do anything that game. I mean, I think it was probably, I changed a lot of players. You have to. The team spirit drops. It makes it more difficult. But that's, I don't know. Maybe I should just play players instead now and not really worry too much about form arrows. Sometimes it doesn't matter. So we could get Williams, if that's how you say his name. Williams or Willems? Willems. 1.4 million for the transfer fee. He can play left back, maybe a little bit of right back. I just feel like someone like him could help out. He does have that pinpoint crossing attribute, I believe. Yeah, there it is. And long throws. Very useful for when he does get down the flanks. So yeah, let's accept that. Get him in the team. We've got 21 million still left. And I kind of wanted to get DeMarcos. I really did. Let's continue negotiations, see if we can get him. And Gomez as well. I kind of want to try and get these players. Renegotiate for Sal as well. Because as you can see, I still need some players. Because players are going to get tired. Players are not going to be up for it. Certain players go out the night before, they get pissed up, and then I'm struggling to put out the team that I want. So let's have a look. An offer for Fuchs. We have an update for all those players. Williams has joined the squad. Okay, so I've been really surprised at how good the atmosphere is on the team. I feel this is the ideal stage for me to perform on. Yes, sir, it certainly is. So Fuchs, well, we're not going to be selling him. Even 11 million. What kind of stats does he have? I mean, he has the pinpoint crossing as well, the long throws. So it's good that we have two players now with them attributes. End negotiations, we're not selling them. I mean, is there any point in me keeping some of these players, or should I sell them? I don't think I have necessarily players that I don't need. I mean, King could play at any time, but not really. Because I have... Thing is, I have these players on loan. I know I'm probably going to leave Leicester anyway. But, still, you don't want to get rid of the whole team. So, Sal, they're saying 3 million. Gomez, 2 million. DeMarcos, 2 million. So, I can basically get all these players now. Absolutely, why not? Let's go for it. We need to stack up. I mean, that is going to deplete our salary a little bit, and also our funds. But if certain players don't play, then they don't play. I know my team spirit's going to go down when I play some of these players. So we are into the last day of the transfer window. Is there anyone else that we want to get? 3 new players have joined the squad. We have got a whole bunch of players this transfer time. Rashford talks about his teammate Musa. Definitely seems my play's been showing signs of improvement since I started learning from him. Schmeichel's not going anywhere. Last day of the transfer. And Sal joins his new teammates. Absolutely. So let's have a look at the team that we have on paper now. Schmeichel in goals, fine. We've got Huth, Marquinhos. We've got Morgan. And we have Gomez, if needed, at the back. So we have 4 central defenders that I'd play. We've got DeMarcos, Danilo, Willems, Simpson, and Fuchs as defenders and fullbacks. In the middle, we have Drinkwater, Renato Sanchez. We have Amati, King, James, Mendy, and Sal. There's a lot of players. And Dele Alli. Now, very much doubt that Mendy's going to play much. James is going to play much. King's probably not going to play. Even Drinkwater. So, I'm probably going to be mixing up with like Sanchez, Dele Alli, Sal. And then on the wings, we have Mane, Mahrez, Memphis. We have Musa who can play there. And then up top, we have Vardy, Rashford, Slimani, and other players that can also play out there. So I think, to be honest with you, maybe one beastly centre forward would be enough for me, and that would be enough. That's enough. That's it. So let's see what we can do. Well, I'm going to put a bid in for Dybala. Let's see if we can get him on loan. Just going to put it forward 2 hours. Now, I don't know. This is really weird, the system they have this year for the last day of the transfer window. I prefer FIFA's way, where it just ticks on every hour. It's kind of weird. Alright, so we're not going to get him. That's not a surprise, to be fair. I guess we could try Morata, which... I mean, let's have a look. We might as well try and see what happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh, there's been an update, so we may be able to get Alvaro Morata. That is ridiculous, to be honest. If we can get him on loan, that's going to be unreal. So they're saying 1.7 million for him. There's no bonuses or anything like that. He's a pretty prolific goal scorer, valued at around 15 million, but he's got some pace about him. I mean, he's not amazing stat-wise, but still, he's got the Marseille, the acrobatic finishing, the one-shot, Milicia, the super sub. And he's not exactly an old player as well. He's 25. You know what? Why not? Why not go for him up top? That could be a big player for us, to be honest. So we pick him up. 1.7 million. We're down to 12 million in the bank. Still got a nice salary on our front anyway. So 9 hours left in the transfer window. I just don't feel like we need anyone else, to be honest. Morata's joined the squad. Beautiful. So that is really going to bolster us elsewhere. So there we go. So we've had an offer for Drinkwater from Benfica. I probably would get rid of Drinkwater if, you know, buying these players, but I'm not. I'm loaning them. If I leave Leicester, I don't want to leave them with an absolute shocking team. Which is what I'm going to be doing. They're not going to have the same team I have. But anyway, yeah, we don't want to get rid of Drinkwater. I mean, it's decent money, but still. Alright, so let's just go next, and we'll proceed to the next day. So the team of the month has been announced. Drinkwater was in there with Vardy, Klein, Willian, Matic, Lukaku. So, schedules, fixtures. We have the FA Cup quarter-finals and the Champions League last 16 first leg. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, we will be facing Chelsea. That's going to be a big game. I'm probably going to do like a 14-minute match between them and just see how many chances and goals, how interesting it will be. But I'm looking forward to it. So head back for the next episode because we have got Morata, Sal. We've got some quality players in there. But as you've just seen against Bournemouth, it doesn't mean we're going to win all our games. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back very shortly. Until next time, take care.